So we're actually fishing at a canal that we knew of. We haven't been here in quite some time, so we tied on just this little bait fish pattern, just white. It's kind of my search fly that I like to use. Like I said, we haven't been here in a while, so I don't really know what to expect. I know that this spot has pretty big spotted gar, so that's one thing I know that's in here. I haven't caught a largemouth bass out of this canal yet, so that's kind of unfortunate, but hopefully we can get something today. But for now, all we're gonna do is literally just walk up and down, or we're gonna walk down. We're just gonna walk down this bank, and we're not really gonna cast a whole lot. We're really only gonna cast if we see like some bait fish, because obviously, as you can tell, it's a pretty decent sized canal. So if we just spend all the time just casting in one spot, you're gonna kind of tire yourself out and kind of just get yourself bored real quick. So that's not really the best idea to do. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, like I said, walk down this bank, see if there's any bait fish. If I see any bait fish, I'll just cast behind them. Hopefully there's a bigger fish behind them. And yeah, that's what we're gonna pretty much do. We'll probably only do this for like 2 hours, 2-3 hours. It's a hit or a miss when you're fishing these canals. So yeah, hopefully we catch something. So we're just gonna walk along the shore here, or walk along the bank, and just look into the water. It's pretty easy to see in for like the first like two to like 4 foot. It's kind of a good drop. I hope the GoPro can kind of pick it up. It's a decent drop. There's a ton of rock down here, and like you'll see like occasional like one little bait fish, but what we're really trying to find right now is like maybe like a school of like 20 or 30. Just my whole thought is, obviously wherever there's going to be a lot of little fish, I always assume that there's going to be maybe like one nice fish like 5 yards behind that, or somewhere around that. That's just my whole thinking when I'm fishing spots that I don't really fish a whole lot, I don't really go to, and even like spots that are new to me. It's just kind of a pattern that I've always used, and it's really worked. Saltwater, freshwater, creeks, streams, rivers, lakes, obviously the ocean. And then another thing is, so the rock is really good, but another thing, if you can find it, you want to find grass. Grass is like, I would argue it's a little bit better than the rock. I don't know why. I just feel like it has like more food and everything for the fish. And then obviously the baby fish go in there, baby fish, you know, big fish like little fish, circle of life, Lion King, you know, that whole thing. But we're just trying to find like a big school of bait fish. And the good thing is right now is that these fish are probably having a hard time seeing us, because if you can see, our shadow isn't reflecting onto the water at all. So we'll give this a couple of casts. And I've been throwing this guy around off camera, and I think I might actually switch to, if you watch my previous video, the Slim Shaddy from Blue Line Flies. Another reason why this spot is really hard to fish is because there's so much grass on the freaking ground. It just eats your freaking line. So your line does this crap, and it's not fun. Golly, man. It's just gets your freaking line in the knots that you just don't even understand. But like I was saying, I might tie on a Slim Shaddy, which is made by Blue Line Flies. I think it might work a little better, because I think right now the fish might be deeper down, and this fly doesn't particularly, it goes down deep, it just doesn't get down there fast. And the Slim Shaddy really does a good job of just getting down fast into that bottom But we'll throw this guy around for a little bit. We'll give this like one more cast because I just looked up and I saw something that I really like. And I want to show you guys because it looks really good. And it's very subtle, and you might not, if you don't fish a whole lot, you might not be able to tell. Okay, we're gonna pick this up. Again, we have a good amount of water to cover, so you don't really need to spend forever fishing one spot, giving it like 10,000 casts. Like, it's just not really necessary right now. But what I was gonna show you guys is, I hope the GoPro can pick it up, is up here. You can't really see it yet. So let's try and move up. So some dead grass, that doesn't really do us any good. Now let me stand on this rock, maybe you guys can see it then. Oh, there's a little baby fish. So right here, the GoPro kind of picks it up. So you see how it kind of indents. So if you're a predator fish, so see how the water's all moving down like that. So theoretically, the fish should be just right on the other side of this little, so it curves, it kind of does like a shallow U. They'll be right on the back end of that. So the fish are just gonna move down, and then the big fish are gonna be right back there. Kind of a cool little tip. Kind of, sort of. But what we are gonna do is we are actually gonna switch. We are gonna switch the Slim Shady, just because I want a fly that's gonna get down a little faster. I think that's going to increase our chances of catching really anything. What's up, bud? You like the Slim Shady? Yeah? You can get all this crap off your head. Yeah, you like the Slim Shady? Oh, you saying hi to them? Okay. He says hi, guys. Grab my scissors. Yeah, you think this is the fly to catch him? Pat, you think this is the fly? This is the fly to do it? Yeah, okay. If you say so. That's how I pick my flies. You know you're the only one I go to for suggestions. You know that. You ready to go? Wait. Go, bud. Go. Well, the fish aren't that way. We already went back there, bud. The fish are this way. Come on. The fish are down there. Goofball. Okay. Got the Slim Shady tied on. And again, Slim Shady, this is made by Blue Line Flies. Really cool company based out of Alabama. I think every single one of their flies is, I don't really say flies are perfect a lot of the times, because every single fly has flaws, obviously. But I'll tell you right now that the Slim Shady is, the action on this guy is really interesting. It's really, really interesting. But we are just gonna try and find somewhere to cast this bad boy. I think we're gonna start right here. Try and get off of those weeds. I think that this fly should sink a lot deeper, a lot faster. And I'm hoping that the fish are a little deeper down and they pluck it up. I can already tell this fly is a lot better. I know. Not good. Fishing's been horrible. That's good stuff. Okay. That's good stuff right there. So we finally made it down to the farthest part you can go down here. Hopefully we can catch something down here, just maybe one. Looks a little bit more promising. I mean, there's a little bit more pieces of obvious structure that you can hit, so that's always good. I think we're just gonna start with just some fan casts here. And I still have the Slim Shady tied on just because I still think that's the best bet for this water right now. It actually looks like the water is... Ooh, yeah, we gotta go down there. Yeah, okay. Change of plans. We gotta go down there. There's just a bunch of rushing water. And if I know one thing, it is rushing water in Florida most likely equals fish. So, ow, that's a rock. We're gonna head right on down. Just right in that little, yeah. Huh. Should be something down there. Nothing. This grass right here is really messing me up. So obviously we didn't catch anything, which is always unfortunate, but sometimes that's just how it goes, especially when you're fly fishing. We did get out onto a spot that we haven't been to in a while, so that's always exciting. I always love doing that. And yeah, just enjoying the fishing. Other than that, I hope you guys at least like the video, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.